Greetings, love bugs. Here is your full moon extended reading. I know my scarf is busy. It is what it is. So, the first card that we have in our deck today represents you, the person asking the question. And what this card tells me is that you already know the answer. The conflict. Katesh, the goddess of pleasure. You don't think it's okay for you to enjoy what you're doing. You feel like you have to struggle. You feel like it's not okay for you to make the decisions that will allow what you're doing to be a pleasurable experience. Because yes, you can enjoy what you're doing. That's when it's no longer work, whether it is in our professional life or even in our personal worlds. When you enjoy what you're doing, it's no longer work. When you're enjoying the relationship that you're in, it's no longer work. It's not a task. It's not a inconvenience or anything of that nature. So I just want you to keep that in mind. So our next card is the foundation. The foundation, the gateways. Sheila Nagig comes when there is a time of something ending and a new beginning, when it is a rite of passage, when it is a crossing over or crossing into a new, which I believe that everything around you has been calling for a new person in you. And I have a feeling that you have been reluctant towards that. But if you recognize that endings aren't so bad, endings can also, or always to me, signify a new beginning. So get excited about your new beginning. Get excited for this next level. Don't be scared. It's okay. All right? And probably why you're feeling this way has to do with your past, which is abundance. And it may have been how you treated your abundance in the past, what you did with your money and your resources in the past when you were blessed. And maybe there's been a fear surrounding you that you may make those wrong decisions again, or maybe you're not equipped or prepared for the abundance that you are requesting. And that is what is keeping the abundance at bay. If you knew what you knew now, then please believe you would have done differently. So when you are blessed this time, you'll know what to do. And if nothing else, you'll definitely know now what to do. So let's look at what is presently going on in this situation. Eros, love. You got love on the brain. That's what's probably your distraction. It may also be your motivation, but don't allow it to be a distraction. Definitely don't allow your love relationships to be a distraction. And that's probably what's got your focus right now. You're trying to get your heart space right. You're trying to get your relationships right. You're trying to get your home, in a harmonious state. And maybe if it's not your home, it could be your office, but I believe it is your home, or it's your relationships, your personal relationships, your romantic relationships, whether you have one or not. And you probably have one that you don't know. It's not your boo, it's not your permanent boo, but you are in relationship with people. And you may even be trying to end a relationship with someone. But whatever it is, this whole relationship thing got you so focused that you can't even do what you're supposed to be doing. And maybe it's because you are placing too many limitations or expectations on what love is or what it should feel like. Maybe you think that it is all pleasure. But love is all things. And you have to be open and ready to receive all things. You have to be accepting of all things. In relationships, we have to accept the whole person, not just the parts of the people that we like. We have to accept all of it. You have to like them because and love them despite. All right. So the future. Here are the future forces that can affect the outcome of what it is that you have in mind. And it could be your lack of inquiry, your asking the questions. So it's up to you to seek the knowledge that you need. It's up to you to figure out what you need to know. Ask the questions, seek and find. Ask and receive. Knock and the door will be opened unto you. But you have to do the first part. You have to do the seeking. You have to do the asking. You have to do the knocking. So keep that in mind when you're thinking about your future of what it is that you create or desire to create. Because we know we are to begin with the end in mind. So what skills do you need in order to create what it is that you're really trying to create on the level that you desire to create it? Because I think you don't want to bullshit no more. I think you want to take things to a higher level. I think you want to put something out there that really represents how you see yourself, no matter how other people see you. But what's going to be required of that is for you to make sure that you have the skills and the knowledge and the tools to make it happen. So begin with the end in mind. All right. Yamaya. So this card right here represents your self-image. You know, self-image is more how we want people to see us. Okay? And we want people to see us as hopeful. We want people to see us as somebody that is holding it together and moving forward despite what's going on. And guess what? It's what you're really doing. It's not a fake. It's not a front. It's how you've gotten this far. So your hope is no lie. The hope that you portray, the hope that you inspire in others, it's real. You may think and feel sometimes that you're hopeless and that, you know, things are just taking too damn long to pop off the way you expected. Like, what's going on, universe? So while inwardly you're having a battle with the universe, trying, you know, getting really impatient, to other people, you've been appearing like everything is cool, everything is happening in divine timing. But I'm going to need you to believe that yourself, okay? In real life. Environment. Now, this is how other people see you in your situation. And it's funny that strength is upside down. So it's not that people see you as weak. That is not what this is saying. Not at all. It's more so that, let me see, how can I put this delicately? Look, you got to be mentally strong and physically strong. You got to be physically beautiful and mentally beautiful. You can't just look like it on the outside, and then that strength can be where it's really just something that's protecting what's really on the inside. There's an imbalance going on. And the imbalance could just be simply between your masculine and feminine energies, your masculine and feminine aspects of yourself. And you know what I'm talking about. You know what areas of life or in your personality where you're a little more masculine, when you're more about action, you're a little more, coming off a little stronger. And then you have the other areas of your life where you're a little more passive, where that's where you're more creative, you're more nurturing. Okay? But we need balance in that thing. And you have to balance out your masculine and your feminine energies within yourself. It doesn't matter if you're male or female. The balance of masculine and feminine is true power. So that doesn't mean that you need to be aligned with another, So if you're masculine, you need to be aligned with the feminine. Or if you're a femme, you need to be aligned with a masculine personality. No, that's not what this is saying. It's saying balance the masculine and feminine within yourself. Bring them both to the forefront. Don't allow just one to lead the way. So don't be soft and passive all the time, but don't be super aggressive either. Find some balance in that thing. Because in that balance is where people will be more drawn to you, and people will be more apt to fulfill your cause, to support your mission, your idea. Even if your idea is just to rearrange the house or buy new furniture. Balance out your energies in how you are dealing with people, because right now people see you as imbalanced. So you might be coming off too strong in a certain area. So you might need to dial it back. You might be being too aggressive. You might be too direct. Sometimes we have to switch up our communication style. Sometimes we have to switch up our leadership style. Where do you see this being maybe not an issue, but an opportunity for you? Hopes and fears is this next card, and who is here but the goddess of fear herself, Kali. You know how people fear Kali? Kali is just not a goddess of destruction. She is also a goddess of creation. And sometimes we are scared to create new things. Sometimes we're scared to do things outside the box, ways we haven't seen before. We don't know anybody that's talking the way we're talking, or they kind of talking like us, but we talking something a little bit different. Maybe you're scared to really just put yourself out there and what you have to give because of the people around you haven't been receiving it the way that you feel it should be received. Just put yourself out there. Put your product out there. Put your service out there. Put your book out there. Who cares if it sucks? Just get it out there and get started. You won't know if you suck until you do it, until you're out there. And guess what? You might even discover that you really don't suck so bad. That the book is really not that bad. That the song is not that bad. The program is not that bad. Don't operate from fear, love bug. Operate from faith. Don't have fear in creating, and don't have fear in destroying and letting some shit go. There's some things that you may need to destroy because they have been destroying you. It could be old habits. It could be addictions. It could be relationships. And you're scared to let these people go. You're scared to let these things go that you have allowed to be your crutch, that you have formed a codependency on. You're going to be okay. Have faith in yourself. Have faith in the power that is within you. Have faith in the power that is surrounding you, that goes wherever you go, that is always with you. The only fear is fear itself. So, man, fuck fear. And even if you feel the fear, feel it and do whatever it is anyway. Fear is never going to not exist. The people that appear to be the bravest and the most confident, please believe they're scared too, okay? So you're not alone in being afraid. It's okay to be afraid. What's not okay is for you to allow your fears to not let you do what you came to do, okay? Don't let your fears hold you back. That's all I can really say about that. And here's the outcome. Redemption. So you were worried about how things played out in the past with your abundance, with your business, with relationships. But the time has come where you will be redeemed. All that the locust ate up will be restored. And even more. All you have to do is follow your inner GPS system. Have faith in yourself. Don't fake the faith or fake the faith until you can have it in real life. But believe what it is that you're telling other people. Listen to your own message. The message is for you. Your time has come. You have suffered long enough. You've been in the dark long enough. You've been in the desert long enough. You've been in the wilderness long enough. Light is shining on you and on whatever it is that you desire to do and to create. The time is here. The time is now. Don't allow this window to close on you. This is redemption time. Own who you are. Own what you're owed from the universe. You've put in your work, and now it's time to cash in. It's time to redeem the work you've put in with the universe and to be financially abundant for it. If you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button for more. This is your favorite motivator's favorite motivator, Mimi the Motivator, and I love you. Be happy, be healthy, be you.